Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Anthony of Padua. Saint Anthony was a Portuguese Catholic priest and was known for the many miracles attributed to his name. He was born on August 15, 1195, and his name was Fernando Martins de Bulho. His father Vicente Martin inherited a huge land in Lisbon, Portugal, and had great political influence during his time. Though he had a luxurious life, Saint Anthony longed for a deeper spiritual purpose in his life. So at age 15 he entered the Augustinian order, where he immersed himself in study and prayer. Later, he left the congregation and joined the Franciscan friars until he became a priest. It was at this time Saint Anthony caused numerous miracles because of his deep faith in God. One day, while he was preaching in Rimini in the northern part of Italy, he found nobody was paying attention to his words. The heretics who heard him threatened him to leave, so Saint Anthony went to the shoreline and started preaching to the fish, saying, "Listen to the word of God." Miraculously, the fish gathered around and listened to him attentively. This sight humbled the onlookers, and many were converted from his preachings. Another miracle happened when a heretic challenged Saint Anthony about the presence of Christ in the Eucharist. As they were arguing, a man with a mule sought to mock Saint Anthony, but when he showed the monstrance containing the Blessed Sacrament, the mule left the man and walked to the monstrance and bowed down. This miracle was called the miracle of the mule. Years later, a small chapel was built on the site where the mule bowed down. It was called the Temple of Saint Anthony, which still is open for visits and pilgrimage. In another miracle, Saint Anthony was dining with heretics when he realized that the food they gave him was poisoned, and he confronted them. The man admitted to attempting to kill him, but he challenged Saint Anthony to eat the food if truly believed the words spoken by Jesus in the Gospel of Mark 16:18, where it said, "And if they drink any deadly thing, it will not harm them." So Saint Anthony blessed the food and ate it, and he was not harmed. The heretics who saw this event were so astonished. But more than the miracles, it was Saint Anthony's love for God and service to the people that truly made him a saint. In his early 30s, Saint Anthony's health started to deteriorate because of unknown fever, which complicated to other illnesses. On June 13, 1231, Saint Anthony died at the young age of 35. From notability and known miracles, his life was elevated to sainthood and was canonized by Pope Gregory IX on May 30, 1232, less than 1 year after his death. The following year, the construction of a basilica in honor of his name began and was finished after 9 years. Today, Saint Anthony is celebrated as the patron saint of lost items and lost people, and his feast day is celebrated 13th of June. If you like stories like this, follow, like, and subscribe.